Hey, what's up guys? This is Armando and today I'm going to teach you guys how to transcribe music or a jazz solo by ear. So in this video I'm going to take you guys through the process. I'll guide you guys through the steps that I personally follow. Not saying that these are the best. There are many ways to do this, but this is just how I do it. Before I get into that, I'm going to explain why it's so important. If you're here watching a video such as this one, congratulations. You have an idea of how important it is, but I still want to cover some basics. Now stay tuned because I'm also going to go over the common mistakes to avoid when transcribing that I've personally fallen into. If you guys like this content, consider subscribing by pressing that red button down there and clicking the notification bell. If you like this video, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Now that's enough intro, let's get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain why jazz transcribing is so important. Firstly, not exaggerating, this is how you get really good at jazz and really fast. I mean, fast being a relative term, but it is an extremely effective way to learn jazz, if not the only way, because it's not about hitting the right notes per se when you're learning a solo, but it's really about internalizing all the various aspects of music that you honestly cannot put on a piece of paper. Right? You get everything from music by listening to it. When you transcribe by ear, you're able to pick up the emotions, the articulations, the phrasing, the dynamics, all this cool stuff that honestly makes the notes seem not as important as you would like to think. So how do I personally transcribe? Number one, listen to the piece of music that you want to learn. Alright guys, so for this video we're going to go ahead and transcribe Charlie Parker's solo on Billy's Bounce, which is on the Savoy recordings. Let's go ahead and take a listen, yeah? That's all we're going to do for now. Step 2, repeat step 1 about 100 or so times. Step 3, sing along with the recording and do your best to not only match the pitch, as soon as they play it, try to match it right away, get the articulation and the dynamics, all three. The first note or rhythm that messes you up, be sure to loop that part over and over and over again. That's the entrance. See, I wasn't listening hard enough. Now, I personally do not have any crazy software to do this loops. I literally just click the left button or J on the YouTube video and it'll rewind it about 5 or 10 seconds. A funny thing happens when you start to sing along with music. You start to rely a lot on that other player or whatever playing with you. So step 5 is test yourself, turn off the music, and sing it along. Okay, so it goes. That was a little too high. It's a little closer. Step 6, now that you can hear the solo in your head, because you can sing, I want you to pick up your instrument and go ahead and start learning the notes on your horn. For this, I mean, you can have the music on or off. Because this is already difficult enough, you know, go ahead and keep the music on. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Helps that we know it's in the key of F, right? Ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba. A little pitchy there. It's just chromatic. Make Make sure you get the articulation in there, right? Step 7, we keep doing this until the whole solo is learned, and you want to make sure the reason you have the music on is so that you can, check, you can reference the notes, make sure that the ones you're playing are the right ones, because without the music, you'll start learning you'll start learning the notes, and you'll think you know what the notes are, and you'll learn it on your horn, that way. But then when you turn the recording back on, you realize, whoops, it's not the right note. Let's go ahead and make sure those are the right notes. Sounds good. Go ahead and make sure that's an E. That's an E. And then go ahead and just finish it up. At the end, it'll sound like this. If you want to go crazy, you can go ahead and put on a backing track and sing the whole solo from start to finish, just by yourself in the backing track. One of my saxophone instructors actually had me transcribe a solo and write it all out on staff paper. The reason why this is cool is because you can write the chords above, each measure, and so you can analyze how the player is maneuvering the chord changes. As time goes on, however, I realized that this is very time consuming. I'm a full-time engineering student, so I like to just learn this stuff by ear and go with that. All right, so let's go ahead and go over some common mistakes. Number 1, not listening to the music enough to the point where you actually internalize the emotions, the dynamics, the articulations. I find that a lot of people just want, send me the notes or whatever. I don't know if you see that on YouTube comments a lot. But you're like, hey, what are the notes to this song? As if learning just the notes, knowing what those are, is gonna make you sound really, really good on it, you know what I mean? Having the articulation and the feel is gonna make you sound way better than just you blandly playing the notes. Aside from the groove and the articulation, go ahead and match the tone quality. This is especially important if you're transcribing someone that's not on your main instrument, right? If I'm a saxophonist and I'm transcribing someone like Miles Davis, then try to match the quality of the sound, because you can learn a lot from listening to other instruments. Another common mistake, one that I've personally done, is not being in tune before transcribing. Make sure you tune yourself, because it's gonna make it really difficult to try to learn a song when you're out of tune, because everything you play, even if you're playing the right notes, it's just gonna sound off. And last but not least, another common mistake that a lot of newbies fall into is not realizing how difficult transcribing really is. Realizing how important it is, though, which is why I covered in the beginning of this video, is what's gonna take you through this difficult process, so that on the other end, you can learn jazz much more effectively and become a better musician. That's it for today's video, guys. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments section below what the last solo you transcribed, or last piece from a solo that you guys transcribed was. And if you're new to transcribing, go ahead and let me know which solo you're looking forward to transcribe in the near future. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.